As women, we have the ability to create, and part of that ability is the menstrual cycle, and we have incredible sensitivity throughout our lives, actually, but particularly during that cycle. You know, it's a time for cleansing in that. So the idea that we can just do anything, even if we're feeling okay, is really not a great idea. I'm Myra Lewin, founder and director of Halipoli Ayurveda and Yoga, and I have guided thousands of people to resolve imbalances and symptoms with holistic natural solutions. So when you're bleeding, it's really better to be restful. So certain asana or yoga asana positions should be left out. Anything that goes against the downward moving energy. We call it apanavayu, which is what allows us to easily menstruate, to urinate, defecate, birth a baby. So that downward energy needs to be going in the correct direction. So for example, doing inversions, where you're putting your hips over your heart, are not a good idea. It's also important that you're restful so that your body can go through that cleansing action of the bleed each month. For thousands of years, there have been other practices for women during the time of menstruation, and in particular for them to come together and to just be in a restful mode. And that restful mode allows this to happen properly and the body to rejuvenate properly. And so rushing around and doing too much, this is depleting for the system. And it will create more imbalance in the system, which will then result in more symptoms around menstruation and actually during the entire cycle. So we're really meant to be more restful. And I know many of us have lifestyles that don't seem to allow for that. But it's a good idea to just take a step back and take a look and see, where can I give myself a little bit more space during that time? So a good solution can be to pause and ask yourself, what are you trying to accomplish with all this doing? And perhaps then it's a good time to just take a little bit of time and do nothing.